I'm Sarah Levin. I'm an outreach coordinator, the outreach coordinator at Secular Coalition for America, and I am openly secular. I graduated from American University with a degree in international studies with a focus on the Middle East. I did an independent study after I studied abroad in Israel about Israeli politics because I was interested in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, and I'm actually very concerned about the secular movement in Israel as well as here. To me, the root of the issues in both countries is pretty much the same. So I was very interested in getting involved in the secular movement because of that, but also because I was already interested in reproductive health rights and marriage equality, and suddenly I realized those are all secular issues. So I was raised secular. My parents are both atheists, and they are immigrants from the former Soviet Union, where religion was actually pretty much banned altogether, and so they couldn't practice even if they wanted to. But they're free-thinking people who encouraged me to question everything when I was growing up, and criticizing and discussing religion was a regular part of our dinner conversations at home. So I was very much raised to be secular. First of all, I am Jewish and I identify as Jewish, but not with the Jewish religion. So I have had both Jewish people and non-Jewish people tell me that because I'm an atheist, I'm not Jewish because I don't hold those beliefs. So I've had people tell me what my identity is, because of that, because they see a contradiction where I don't. I mean, I'm lucky that I've grown up in I've been surrounded by pretty liberal people, lived in metropolitan areas for the most part. But I've definitely had people be very surprised. They're like, "What? You don't believe in God? What?" And I've definitely heard the argument, the really sad argument that, well, how can you? Well, really more the question, like how can you be moral, and where do your morals come from if you don't believe in God? Which to me is just such a disturbing question, because to me, human suffering and like the state of our planet are very compelling on their own to take action and to be moral without religion. Overall, faith is not in itself a virtue, and I think that non-believers have a special role in bringing that up for discussion. You should question everything, and terrible, terrible things have happened in human history when people didn't question what was going on around them. So it is very, very important for non-believers to be vocal about it, and to, and not just to, we don't have to bring down people's beliefs. People can have religion and have faith, but they should understand that they should be questioning it. It's important to be active about it, not just to be open, because there are people in our government who are trying to impose their particular religious beliefs on all Americans, and that's not just bad for non-believers, but that's bad for people of all faiths, because inevitably they're just privileging one particular religion over everybody else's religion and people who don't have it. And that is very, very real, and it's happening. There are discussions about, for example, reproductive health care that we shouldn't be having anymore. That's why not just being open, but being active about being a non-believer and being secular is very important, because it has an impact on the lives of all Americans.